Hi, welcome. So, this is my personal experience. Okay, why I would never work at Amazon. Okay, most people might like working there. Most people might not like working there. So, this is my personal experience. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna say, man, working there felt like your life is on a loop. Okay, because I used to work there 10 hours. Most people who work there used to work a 10-hour shift. Okay, so I used to be there at 6:15. Okay, 6:15 to 4:45. Okay, and then by 4:45, by the time I go home, it's like six something. By 4:45, by the time you walk downstairs, it's almost like 5 o'clock. By the time I drive home, it's like 5:30. By the time I go to sleep, it's probably 6 o'clock. Okay, and then when I sleep for like 8 hours, 2 or 3 o'clock after wake up, it just felt like I'm there like a loop. Go there, sleep for a little bit, and then go back there. And then you just felt like you just there, like you feel like life is meaningless. That's how I felt working there. You feel like your life was meaningless, like you don't do anything with your life. That's how I felt like. That's how I was surprised how people were able to be there for like 2 3 years, dude. I was there for over the summer, bro. Like it felt like I was only there for the summer. It felt like your life was meaningless. Like, bro, I've worked at FedEx, but over there is the worst. Like you just feel like you have no sleep. Like you're not sleeping. You feel like you're having a sleep deprivation. That's how I felt working there. Okay. And then the second thing that why I would never work at Amazon is TOT. Most people don't know what TOT means, time off task. Okay. So, for example, let me break it down. Okay. So when you walk in, right, and they give you a number, scan you. As soon as you clock in, right, they give you 5 minutes to go down. They give you 5 minutes to walk from where you at to your station. Okay. Now, I don't know whoever, like, if you ever been to an Amazon warehouse or if you've seen an Amazon warehouse, that thing felt like Disneyland. Okay, that thing is huge. Okay, if you ever been there, you know how huge you know how huge that place is. It's super big. Okay, it's like it's kind of hard to describe unless you in it. Okay, um, so for example, right, they give you a card. When you enter, right, that's when your minute clocked, right? So they give you that time for you to walk to your station, and all your pods to come in for you, like. So basically, once you clock in, you scan your badge. You're supposed to walk there in 5 minutes. It's impossible, okay? And so like this depends how level. Because my story was like 3 to 4 stories, okay? You gotta walk upstairs, right? They don't even allow you to take the elevators. You gotta walk up like 2 or 3 stairs just to get where you at, okay? And guess what happens? Now you have to make a loop, okay? You have to walk like down a long way, a long They gotta make you walk like this long like aisle, bro. Like it's a long like way down, and then you gotta make a loop before you find your station. That's probably take like 10 minutes, okay? They gave you 5 minutes to walk to your station. You probably took like 5 10 minutes just to walk there, okay? And now what happened? You gotta scan your ID, right? You gotta scan the ID, and then you gotta like wait for the pods, right? Sometimes the pod takes like 45 minutes, okay? This depends on how busy the area is, okay? It's not take 5 to 10. It's not just you take 5 to 10 minutes to set everything up, right? So right now for your pods to come, it's gonna probably take another 5 minutes, right? So you probably spend 25 minutes just to get the pod in front of you, okay? So after you get the pod in front of you, right? That's when you scan. Now, guess what happened? You got 15 minutes of TOT, okay? Now think about it, right? Now you got 15 minutes of TOT just to walk there and just scan your badge and get ready for the pods to come to you, right? That's 15-minute TOT, okay? That's subtract, because in total it's 25 minutes you just take to get everything set up, right? And now you gotta subtract no, it take you 20 minutes just to like set everything up. So minus 5 minutes for the time to give you for walking there. It's like to set everything up. It's like 15 minutes of TOT, okay? Now they would tell you that, oh man, you have to stay hydrated, right? But guess what happened? They punish you for using the bathroom, okay? Like I see, if you work there, you know how far the restroom are, okay? If you gotta walk like, and sometimes like probably 2 or 3 stalls, right? You gotta make sure that sometimes the stalls are like away from each other, okay? Imagine you have to walk just 3 minutes just walking there. You gotta hope that nobody else is there, okay? So sometimes it's a line, okay? Imagine there's no one there, okay? Let's say it takes you like 3 to 4 minutes just to walk there. Now you gotta take it doesn't be exactly what you do with number one and number two, okay? If you're taking a pee, you might be fasting back, right? You're gonna take you around like 8 minutes just to go back to take a pee, wash your hand, and go back 8 minutes, okay? That's another 16, right? 15 plus 8, that's 23 minutes, okay? 23 minutes just to like in total right now, okay? Now you gotta pray that like you only took one break. You just gotta hope that you only take one break the entire shift, okay? Because imagine you gotta take five pee breaks or whatever. You gotta take a I don't want to say a word. You gotta take a dump. Imagine you gotta take a dump. You know how long that's gonna take, okay? But imagine that, right? Imagine you take 5 of them. That's 40 minutes. That's the first write up, okay? So that's why most likely most people don't drink that much water or don't eat that much food, so they don't force them to actually take a pee break or go use the restroom, like dump, okay? Now imagine that, okay? Imagine you have to take five breaks in 10-hour shift. That's a 10-hour shift, okay? You gotta take 5 breaks in 10-hour shift. You just basically gotta write up, okay? And then that's 40 minutes, right? That's a first write up. 2 hours, like I think 2 hours, like final to 5 write ups, and then above 1 hour is like you're getting fired, okay? Imagine that you're getting fired for things that are out of your control. That's how I just want people just to think about that, right? Imagine you getting fired for things that are even not in your control, right? And guess what happened? And the other thing too, right? The other thing, they blame me for everything, okay? My first write up was what was my first write up was low productivity, okay? If you guys actually work there, you gotta know how long it takes for the pods to come, okay? The pods, and sometimes there's not even space on the pods, right? Sometimes you have to like sometimes you have to send the pods away because there's no space to put the stuff in there. So basically you have to like send the pods away, okay? When you don't store anything, we don't put anything in the pods, right? Over there you have track time, so you gotta store around like 250 item per hour, okay? Per hour. That's how much you're able to store per hour, okay? Imagine, just imagine how, just imagine you gotta store 250 item, and you have big boxes, okay? I mean big boxes, like these boxes are huge, okay? You gotta you basically got to like store all those boxes, and there's no space in there. You can get right up for that, okay? And then the last thing, because I don't want to prolong it like way more than 8 minutes. So the last thing, bro, they don't care about your health, okay? They don't care about your health, dude. Like, you can literally be passing out, they don't care, okay? For example, one time I was having this serious headache, bro. Like, I mean, like, I felt fatigue. I felt like I felt fatigue. Like, I have this serious headache, okay? And I went down to HR, be like, yo, I'm having this. They sent me to like this small like hospital that I have in there, okay? And I like, yo, I'm feeling like I feel like headaches. What they like that time, bro? They even ran out of they even ran out of like pain meds to give me, okay? And guess what happened? They only gave me electrocyte. I don't know what the hell they gave me, electrocyte, and it wants you to deal with that, okay? Imagine you having a headache, they give you electrocyte. Because like, oh, maybe you might be dehydrated or whatever, okay? And that's one of it, okay? And now you got this lady who actually got injured in there. She sprung her ankle, right? She sprung her wrist. Bro, she has to keep on walking, and she has to keep working, or she would get fired. And Amazon, they don't care, okay? If you like, it's not like other places where you feel sick, right? They like, oh, just go home when you feel better, come back, okay? Over there, if you feel sick, right? If you feel sick, right, you gotta hope that you gotta hope that you have UPT or PTO to cover it. Without that, man, you're gonna get fired, okay? Because if you miss more than like 10-hour shift, you're basically getting fired, okay? So that's my part one, okay? I got more coming up. If you guys have any questions, drop it down below. I see you guys later. Peace out.